All right, we back. Episode 6 of TnT. I'm here with my host, the other Tyler. I guess like we discussed before, we're gonna knock out this Joe Burrow topic. Early third quarter. Let me find the exact diagnosis. Burrow was hit in the lower leg and was carted off before the news even got out. Like his real diagnosis, he already said he was done for the season. It said it came out, what was it, earlier today, I think? Came out earlier today. It's a torn ACL, MCL, plus more knee damage. And it's another rumor that it came out that it's his PCL and his meniscus. So, man, give us, what did you think when you first saw it, bro?
Everything.
Right, everything,
I thought
bro.
of you. I thought of you when I first seen it.
Man,
I said that boy in tears.
man, because I was watching it on my phone because, they don't play no Bengals game on national TV. shout out Crack Streams, man. Shout out Crack Streams.
Chill.
All right,
You
we
gonna
go.
get him shut
Right, let me
down. You
stop.
gonna
I'm
get
over here
him
driving.
shut down.
No, but when I seen it, because like I told you before we started, he had threw the ball and it was like a little bit high, and it's his pause, but his balls is like really high. So I'm like, what is going on? And they put the camera back on him. He holding that left leg. I said no, and they showed that replay. Over with. Cause he like
Back playing like trash too. He might as well be hurt.
who?
The wins.
Oh yeah, that I seen them too. I seen the interception he threw, bro. Man, that would have made me walk out. That would have
I don't know what's wrong with bro.
made me game or something. So I was watching what's his name? It's the first take. And what's his name? Can't stand the Bengals. Stephen A. Smith, he can't stand them. He was going off. He was like, they need to fire Zach Taylor because he hasn't won a road game yet, right? It's back to Joe Burrow. um, like I told you before we had to pause it, what's his name has not Zach Taylor, the head coach, has not won a road game. All four of his wins in the past 2 years is at home at Paul Brown Stadium. So they're
I didn't
saying
even know that. That is.
that's ridiculous, bro. That's crazy, bro. Saying his job is not in jeopardy, which I can't really blame him with that roster because it ain't good, but he control it. So you got any more thoughts about that situation?
That's fair. Nah, the Bengals just suck. That's all.
Ah, and we both in the same spot. Your quarterback just ain't hurt. All right, let's move on. The NBA draft was this past Wednesday. In my opinion, from what I've seen, no major surprises besides one, and that happened to be the Bulls taking Patrick Williams at 4. That kind of threw me off.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he was a great
But
player, but I said at 4 though, the Bulls, I can see them taking him, putting him at the 3 because they lineup could be Kobe.
Jit was a whole 6 man.
6 man didn't start one game. He pulled a Devin Booker and got drafted higher than him. Said no, didn't start one game in college. What was he, the 6 man of the year in the ACC? I think it was something.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see how it's gonna work. I'm not gonna call it a bad pick. You can't call it a bad pick because he ain't stepped on the court yet. But really, no surprises. 1 through 3, we all knew he was going. Excuse me, 1 through 3. Edwards, Wiseman,
Man,
Ball.
you seen what Anthony Edwards was saying about basketball?
Mm-hmm. And that did not. Did we talk about that before? I don't think we did. I
Man, that
don't
got
think
me
we
kind
did.
of nervous. Jit might be a bust.
They'll get once he start getting them checks, he'll realize, oh yeah, I might like basketball. We
Yeah, yeah.
we gonna see. But yeah, like I said, the major surprise of the draft, especially the top 10, was Patrick Williams going at 4. Isaac Okoro went to the Cavs. Hawks took Oneka Okongwu. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I mess it up every time. It's not a bad pick for them. I could see them trading Clint Capella and putting him at the 5 and keeping Collins, but I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of Collins. What's your take on that? You think they're gonna keep all 3 of them?
I can see them getting rid of John Collins.
Mm. He's tough though. 20 and 10. It's only his like third year in the league. You can get a
Oh,
lot.
I know.
You can get a lot for him now.
Feel like Clint got a little bit too much money.
Yeah, he is getting paid 16 a year. I think. I think he go up to 17 this year. Mm. It was rumored that the Pistons really wanted Patrick Williams at 7, but the Pistons ended up taking Killian Hayes. He's from. He's not from France, is he?
He's not. He's from Florida, but he played in France.
For real?
Yeah.
I thought he was straight from overseas. Dang. Find out something new every day.
I think
Lakeland
that's
at
it.
that.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick for them. Though. I think
They
he's
need.
actually a pretty solid player.
Yeah, they needed a point guard. I don't know what the the Pistons doing, bro. They just playing ball. They just out there.
Man, it's Detroit, man. What you expect?
Right, bro. Mm, Knicks. Knicks draft a hometown hero in Obi Toppin. Uh, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie to you. What you think about that?
I mean, they got a whole lot of forwards. I don't know why they needed a forward, but I mean, hey, if they think he gonna be a star, but I don't like that pick either.
Yeah, that was. I thought they was gonna go for either Denny Avia or Tyrese Halliburton. I would have took Tyrese Halliburton personally if I was GM for the Knicks because I was watching another video about like all the prospects for the draft, and they were saying like Halliburton is the only one with like no outstanding weaknesses, like none. He shoots, he can play make, he plays defense, all that. He got his IQ is crazy. They said if you check out everything, it's not like he's amazing at all of them, but he's not horrible at one of them. If that makes sense. So
Right? Yeah.
I would have took him in my opinion. Wizards drafted Denny at 9. He fell because he was. It was some people saying he was going in the top 5, but I mean, Wizards grab him at 9. What you think about that one? How you think that's gonna work?
I mean, I think that's fine. I mean, I don't really, I don't really see it as being a great pick or a bad pick. It's just like
Yeah,
a
yeah,
whatever pick.
yeah. I
Yeah.
feel that. Suns surprised people for the second year in a row picking Jalen Smith. It's not a bad pick, but if you're gonna pick somebody like that, you could have traded down because he wasn't projected to go in the lottery at all in any draft boards I see.
Yeah, nah, I ain't see him in no type of lottery on any
Right.
draft boards.
Now he's not a bad center at all, or power. Whatever. I think they're gonna play him at the 4, but he's not a bad big at all. He can shoot, average two blocks a game. I think he averaged 16, 11, and 2. Let me see. So he not a bad big. He just got drafted a little bit too early, in my opinion. 11. Spurs took Devin Vassell, another wing player in that system. They have a lot of wings. Um, he's a great. Vassell is an amazing defender. They said him and the core might be the best perimeter defenders in the draft.
Mhm.
Let me see. I don't know. It was kind of weird that the Kings picked Halliburton because I mean you got De'Aaron Fox, but maybe they can play them with the 1 and the 2. I don't know. They just gave. Oh, speaking of that, speaking of Fox, let me see how much money he got.
He got a bag.
Man, 3 of them. Did they all get the same contract?
Right, him, Mitchell, and Tatum.
Tatum, yeah. Oh no, he got 163.
I
They got
know.
195.
Yes, okay.
What was you saying?
They kind of hold my dog. They kind of hold my dog.
Who? Fox?
Yeah, man. Why they try that man like that? We're only 163.
No, so you ain't.
He need 200 M's.
Yeah, stop the
He
cap. If
need 200
Tatum,
M's.
if Tatum ain't getting 200, he definitely ain't getting 200, boy. No, never that.
Man, yeah, I hate him, man. My dog need
Mm.
200 M's on the table. 5 years.
I don't know about that, bro. I can give him. He can hit the 170, 175, but I don't know about no 200. Can't even do that.
So his was for 5 years too.
Yeah, 5 years, 163. Not a bad deal. I'm kind of iffy about that because you got to make sure the rest of the team is good too if y'all want to win. Like you can't just outright pay nobody like that, and y'all not doing that. Like Marvin Bagley, he hasn't been the way people thought or played the way people thought he was gonna play, getting picked over
This was his first year though.
his first health. I mean, yeah, you're right, but
He ain't played last year. He ain't played last year.
then that's even better. You see what Ben Simmons did when he set out. He shouldn't have won Rookie of the Year, but he was still good. I hate
Why he
that,
shouldn't have won? Why he shouldn't have
bro.
won?
You got to realize, bro, you're literally you're doing everything that you're doing, but not playing. Like you're getting used to the travel, you're getting used to the you're acclimating better, bro. It's just it's an
Man, y'all
advantage.
wasn't saying that when Blake Griffin won.
Well, I was like 11 when that happened, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
We was young, so I wouldn't know. But no, that's not a rookie. It's your second, technically your second year in the NBA. That's not a rookie. No, I don't see it. No,
all right,
but
fair enough. But all right, fair enough.
he said fair enough. But no, back to them contract extensions. Jason Tatum, Donovan Mitchell, and De'Aaron Fox all got extensions. De'Aaron Fox, like we told y'all earlier, got 5 years, 163. Jesus Christ. And then Mitchell and Tatum got both each got 5 years. What was it? 195.
Yeah, I need a bag like that. They need to throw me that
Man,
real
when
quick.
what's his name? When James Harden got that contract, boy, went right to the gym. The first contract he got with the Rockets. Started doing them dribble moves or them dribble. Nope, I gotta get it. That much money, boy. Nah, if they was getting paid like that when I was
Gotta get
younger,
right.
football and track would have been out the window. I'd have been in the gym every day. It's crazy, bro. They get paid.
Promise you that. I should have stayed with baseball for real. I should have just
Base,
kept playing baseball.
baseball get the bag too for sure. Let me see. We can get back to this draft. Do the we're gonna do the lottery, and then I'm gonna pick the people I thought would go in the lottery, but they didn't. They fell out a little bit. Pelicans take Kyra Lewis, who's a great point guard. I wanted the Suns to grab him before they traded for CP3, so I'm not really tripping about it. They didn't get a point guard. Celtics take Aaron Naismith, easily the best shooter in the draft. Uh, so he'll probably come off the bench seventh or eighth man. Depends on if they make any more moves. This is I don't like the Magic taking Cole Anthony because you got Fultz, but just in case Fultz don't work
I
out,
like it.
I don't know. I
I
still
like it.
believe in Fultz though. Like
But
I want him to go crazy
I everybody, I don't know. They just gonna move folks to the two.
because that's what he was in college, or that's what he played like in college for sure. So I see that. Yeah. Let me see. He get more defense and pressures out your wall. I think that's his name. Great defensive 3/4. He's probably gonna play more than three in the league. 76ers get a bucket from Kentucky and Tyrese Maxey.
Man, man. I can't believe that's a real sleeper right there.
Right, bro. Right. That dude, his first college game. Let me see how many he had, bro. First college, and it was against who was it, Michigan State. Let me see before I sound stupid.
I think it was.
Making his debut. Yep, Michigan State. Dude snapped. 26, your first college game against the best point guard. Yeah, I say Cassius Winston is probably the best point guard in college basketball.
I think that's a fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair statement to make.
Let's go one of for sure. He's top
Yeah,
three.
one of.
So it's really nothing crazy that I seen left or no other crazy picks I seen in the draft. Um, Theo Maladin fell to the second round, which was kind of a surprise to me. I thought he would get picked way earlier. Tyrell Terry from Stanford went to the Mavs. Let me see. Trey Jones went to the Spurs at 41.
Hmm.
Jordan Noir went to the Bucks. That's the guard at the three from Louisville. Man, if they would have, Louisville would have been so tough if they would have brought back Noir and would have had Jay Scrub, bro.
Just scrub.
He went to the Clippers. Yeah, he got traded to the Clippers by the Nets. Nico Mannion fell hard. I don't know if he interviewed bad or something. He fell to 48 to the Warriors. I said that was the biggest fall probably.
I can't believe Miles Powell didn't get drafted.
See, that's what I was gonna bring up once we finish, because like once I finish going through the draft, when people say this, it's like, yeah, he's the best scorer probably in this draft, for in my opinion. Well, point guard wise, for sure. Um, but he's six. What is he? 6'1"? Let me make sure I'm not tripping. I think he's six.
I
six
mean,
okay, he's six
what does that
two.
mean though?
He's 6'2". He plays the one. Um, he doesn't play any defense at like okay, not any defense, but he's bad at defense. Let's say that. Uh, I really couldn't tell you why he didn't get drafted. He is like 23 too. He is old, but that's still that could be a bad thing or that could be a good thing because like we explained last time, Obi Toppin is like 22. So yeah,
Yeah,
he's 23. So a lot of exec like freshmen and sophomores. So I could see why they didn't pick him, but if I'm a GM and he goes undrafted, that's the first call I'm making.
you went
First
to the
call.
Knicks.
And what's his name? Marcus Howard went undrafted too.
Mm,
And he averaged more than he averaged like 28, 27.
that's interesting.
Man, he was a bucket.
No cat though.
But the same thing with him. He's small. He plays no defense. Okay, he plays limited defense. I'm not gonna say no defense, but
He played limited defense.
he went. He got signed by the Nuggets. So we're gonna see how that work out. Let me see what else. It's pretty much it. Nobody else that I can think of went undrafted or fell like that should have got drafted in like the first round or early second. I can't think of nobody. Um, yeah, it wasn't a really surprising draft. Besides, like I keep saying, dude going at 4, Patrick Williams, but not a bad draft.
Yeah, no, it was pretty. Everyone pretty much knew where people were gonna go.
Yeah, wasn't too bad. Let me see. Uh, so do you think I seen something about it? This ain't. Let me see how to word this. It's not really statistic like proven, but you think like that field, the Washington field, got a curse because there's been a lot of injuries on that field, bro.
Oh yeah, I've heard a lot about they field not being very good.
But I feel like the Burrow thing should like get like out because you see, he just got hit. He didn't make no cut, nothing. He just got hit. But I think this year is the most. These are the most torn ACLs in NFL history by what is it? What was this week? Week 11. It's a lot of torn ACLs this year.
But I'm telling you, dudes just came back unprepared.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was about to ask you, do you think it's because of COVID and how people wasn't training how they normally do? So
Definitely, I definitely think that's what the problem was.
yeah,
Dudes was not training. They did not think they was gonna have a season.
right. And they just came in, but a lot of it was just a lot of them is bad. Like Saquon's and Odell's was like, I
Mm-hmm.
feel so sorry for him, bro. Bro was trying to help his quarterback tackle the defender of the interception of that bad ball. Got towards
That man can't, man. He got the worst luck.
right, bro. Boy, that broke his ankle. He got drafted to New York. He got traded to Cleveland. I'll be pissed. He got drafted by New York, then traded to Cleveland. And then you get a quarterback who is up and down every other 2 weeks. Boy ain't had a good game since they
It's
played the
like,
Bengals.
yeah, for real.
Man, I think last week he threw for like 100 and some yards. I said, bro, if this is y'all, man, it's crazy. I can't mess with Baker Mayfield, bro. You're not finna give me
He
150 yards a game.
he got to get his arrogance back.
Right. What he
Some
say? I'm feeling dangerous.
some people might think it's a bad thing, but he needs it.
He played. My opinion, he played better when he cocky. No cap.
Some people just need it like that.
That's true. We're gonna look at these scores a little bit. Arizona and Seattle on Thursday. Shout out to my man Carlos Dunlap. He forced his way out of Cincinnati, and I think he had one sack through 8 weeks. Now he already got three in what 2 games with the Seahawks, 3 games with the Seahawks. So he doing his thing over there. Go from a team that wasn't even close to making the playoffs to a Super Bowl contender. So good for him. Bengals take 2 L's and losing the game and losing, bro. Nothing really to talk about there. The Saints beat the Falcons. I guess that's a good win because Falcons defense is
Well,
trash.
because Taysom Hill started, Drew Brees
Oh,
ain't started.
I forgot. Let me see. I seen at one point he was playing like trash, but then I seen he started playing good towards the. I seen he threw a dot too. Let me see.
He played decent. He didn't have any throwing touchdowns, but he had 2 running touchdowns.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at that. I don't know why you get a quarterback. Yeah, he threw 30 interceptions last year, but you get a quarterback who's like he's still good. Winston is still a good quarterback, and they knew what they was doing signing him because exactly what they're gonna do. Drew Brees gonna play this last season or two, and he gonna step right up. Well, I hope he does. Let me not let me not jinx it, but I hope that's what happens.
I like
Um,
Jameis.
I do too. It's just them 30 interceptions was brutal.
Yeah.
That's not something you shoot for. Uh, Steelers improved to 10-0 with this horrible schedule. They beat Jacksonville 27-3. Um, Houston. Oh, they didn't end up winning. Houston beats
hmm
the Patriots. Cleveland gets backpacked by the running game again and beats Philly.
Man, tragic.
PJ Walker for the Carolina Panthers plays good, gets the dub over Detroit 20-0. Carolina's defense played great this game. Obviously, they gave up 0 points. Let me see how PJ Walker played though. I don't really. He's actually a good quarterback too, because he went. I know it's the XFL, but he went. He didn't lose a game over in the XFL for his. I think he played for the Houston Defenders.
I forgot about the XFL. The XFL was kind of lit though.
Yeah, what's his name brought it back, so you know they're gonna be teed up in there. Yeah, he played good for them.
Hello, John. What you talking?
Titans get the dub over Baltimore. Let's discuss this because me and Lamar, I got a love-hate relationship with Lamar Jackson, bro. I really do. You can't. What did they go last year? 14-2.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like okay. You lose to the. He done lost to Patrick Mahomes like 3 times already. Every time they play a good team, whether it's the Steelers or like a major team, like the Titans are a good team in my opinion. He can't win the big games. Like he can't. That's the thing with me. Like 0-2 in the playoffs. If you say, "Oh, it was his rookie year," okay, well, you lost the game last year to the Titans, so you had to buy. I don't, I don't trust him yet. I'm not gonna lie to you. If I'm a Ravens fan, I'm kind of, yeah, because they have the worst passing offense in the NFL.
No,
So
I
he's
definitely don't really trust him either at this point.
he's iffy because sometimes he throwing dots, and then sometimes he not getting rid of the ball or he just throwing some crazy stuff and overthrowing or underthrowing. And then his receiving core is that might be the worst in the league, bro. It really might be. What you think,
Nah, worse in the league though.
bro? Your number one receiver is Marquise Brown. Think think about that. Think about that,
But
bro.
come on, man. He not that
No, I'm not calling him trash.
bad.
I'm not calling him trash, bro, because he's a great receiver. But that's your number one.
He got some tight ends to work with.
Oh, Andrews, and then who'd they lose? They lost. Where did he go to?
What's your name? Hurst.
Yeah, he went to the Falcons. They traded him to the Falcons. They got Mark Andrews and then another
Mm-hmm.
one. So, man, if I'm gonna say if Mark Andrews, I'm sorry. If Marquise Brown is your number one receiver, it's a problem. They need to take the best receiver on the board at whatever pick they get. Because their line is solidified, their defense is definitely solidified. You got J.K. Dobbins and Mark Ingram in the backfield. You just need receivers. You just need receivers. Next game. Now that Burrow's out for the year, Justin Herbert is my front runner for offensive rookie of the year for sure. He went. I think he had
Oh, yeah, he got
350.
it.
Yeah, right. Facts. He had 350 and like 3 touchdowns. Keenan Allen continues to solidify himself as, say, a top 7, 8 receiver, because he has games like this, and then he comes behind it, and he give out bad games. Well, not bad games, but like he's kind of inconsistent. Like, look, prime example. Last week he had 3 catches for 39 yards. This week he had 16 for 145. Like, but he had a touchdown last week too, so I guess that's still good. Tua gets his first bench of his career and losing to the injury-riddled Broncos 13-20. Do you think they brought him in too early?
I think they definitely brought him in too early, but I also don't understand why they benched him. It's kind of, I guess, it was kind of stupid. But
It was when they brought him in. I was like, "Why? You have a winning record." I think they did. They were right at 500. Ryan Fitzpatrick was playing good. You let him sit behind Ryan Fitzpatrick either until Ryan Fitzpatrick started playing horrible or to the next season. Like, I didn't really get them starting him, but I mean, he was what 3-0 until this last game, 2-0. He was undefeated. That's all I
2-0.
know. Yeah, I was about to say he won
Yeah.
his first game. People was hyping it up. I'm not just taking it from him. He had like 97 passing yards. He played the whole game. He still got the dub though, so I'm not. Hey, it's whatever. Vikings take.
I just don't understand, like, why do you, if you're gonna bring him in early like that and let him play, like, why are you benching him
Why are you
at
benching him?
3
Right,
games in? Like,
already benching him.
yeah.
The Dolphins gonna be cold though. I never thought it'll be. I thought it was gonna be a cold day in hell before I said the Dolphins was gonna be good, but they're gonna be cold. They spent every dime they had this past all season on free agents. They re-signed their good players, and they got the Texans first round pick, I think, for that Larry Tunsil trade or whatever his name is, the lineman. So they got man. I saw that trade. I was like, yeah. What's his name? I'm glad Bill O'Brien got fired though. Yeah, he's OD for that. Let me see. The Packers lose to the Colts 31-14. The Colts are slowly probably a top 10 team. What's their record now? I think they're like 7-3. Yep.
They're 7-3.
A quiet 7-3, bro. That's a quiet 7-3. That's what I said. When I saw it, I was like,
Yeah.
I said, y'all, that was kind of weird because
That boy Philip trying to ball out like that.
thing is, it's not even him. Their defense is tough. Let me see. The Sunday night game, Patrick Mahomes does what Patrick Mahomes does, brings the Chiefs back and beats the Raiders 35-31. Do you think as early as he started and as good as he started out this early, do you think he could be the GOAT?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. I agree with you on that one. I'm not gonna lie, cause bro, it's crazy. This is probably in your first 3 years starting, you win MVP your first year. You really supposed to win the Super Bowl, but dude jumped off sides because they was gonna kill the Rams. I think they was gonna do them dirty. But you win MVP, throw 50 touchdowns. Second year, should have won MVP again, but Lamar Jackson he was on the ground, so you win Super Bowl your second year, and then your third year you already starting off what 9-1. Yep, and your only losses to the unlucky one to the Raiders. So, man, this is probably one of the best starts in. I'm not gonna say of all time, but it's definitely lately. This is one of the best starts by a quarterback, easily.
Nah, this might be the best start
Yeah, first three
of
years,
all time.
man, he's been killing, bro. And his like everything is perfect around him. Like his receivers are all the receivers are fast. The lineman is good. The defense is, it's not great, but it gets you dubs. So nothing, no major changes I see for the Chiefs.
Nah, he was definitely put in a good situation.
Right. Sat behind Alex Smith for that first year till did he get hurt or did he just? I think he just left. But they said, "Go, come on, Pat." I know the Bears were crying in the car. Missed out on Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes and drafted Mitchell Trubisky. Mm-mm-mm. No, they pissed. Let me see.
Hey
Uh,
man, hindsight's 2020.
yep, and they ain't getting 20 wins in a couple years, so that's dead. Free agency. Let's see. Mm, Start off with the Lakers. Uh, you win the title and you literally lose Rondo. They brought back KCP. Who else they lose? Dwight Howard. Who else? Avery Bradley, but he didn't play in the bubble, so I mean, people probably forgot about him. But in return, this this is ridiculous. You get Dennis Schroeder, who came off of 20 points per game last year, or 19, excuse me, off last year. You get Marc Gasol, whose stats don't jump off on the sheet, but he's still a great playmaking center, can rebound and pass. You get Montrezl Harrell, six man of the year, and who else did they just got somebody.
They got Wesley Matthews.
Wesley Matthews, that's who it was. And then they bring back Markieff Morris.
Mm-hmm.
So give me your top three winners for this offseason, because a lot of teams made a lot of moves. You could say the Bucks, um, the Hawks, a whole lot of teams. Let me get your top three. Who
The Lakers, the biggest winner for sure.
definitely.
I was gonna say the Hawks might be in there. The Hawks they definitely made some decent moves. I'm trying to think though, because it wasn't.
I'm waiting on you to say my team, but I'll be quiet about that. Let me see. No, I'm playing.
Why should they be in my top? Why should they be in my
What
top
you
three?
trade for a top five. He's old, but you trade for a top five point guard. You get First of all, I think their goal for this offseason was to get the locker room like more experience, if that makes sense, like with age and everything. Because every player they just signed is over 30. Let me see. Because they just signed Langston Galloway. I think he might be 30.
Langston Galloway is kind of old.
He's 28, so that's not bad. But I mean, all the moves they made was for experience, because that team was way too young. Like, you're not gonna win.
I guess with Chris Paul alone, I guess that definitely make them a top three winner of the free agency.
Yeah, there you
But
go. I was just making sure. Let me see. The Bucks took
did Dwight Howard went to the Sixers, didn't he?
the Sixers out of all teams.
That's interesting.
Right, bro. Right. Let me see who else. Where did Serge go? Did he go to the Clippers?
I hope not. I don't want
Yep.
to see the Clippers win nothing.
Yeah, he went to the Clippers. Dang. What's the name? DeMarcus Cousins went to the Rockets. I pray that he like resurges or something, because bro, he was a dog when he was healthy in Sacramento and New Orleans. He was a dog. Uh, we're still waiting on Brandon Ingram and what he's gonna do. Let me see. Probably sign. They'll probably sign the max, but I want to see if anybody's gonna match it. The best free agent is still Anthony Davis, because he technically didn't sign his deal. But if he doesn't stay with the Lakers, is there any way you think he'll go to other than the Lakers, if that makes sense? Let me see.
Nah, I mean, everyone thinks he's gonna resign, so there's not really any speculation of where he would go.
That is true. They is keeping that real quiet. Like it's like nobody's offered him or nothing.
Hmm.
It's a video from this past All Star weekend, and he was because he's from Chicago, and they had All Star weekend in Chicago, and I guess one of the he was at an event, and they had asked him about if he wanted to play for the Bulls. He was like, I wouldn't mind that, this, that, and the third. I said I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Bulls. They could probably easily make the playoffs in the East, but I just don't know how that would fit with Zach and his
He
touches.
don't want to play for the Bulls, man.
Man, you never know. You never know. I don't. They're definitely gonna bring him back though,
They're gonna say whatever they want to say to
to shut
please
people
the
up.
crowd.
Right.
He do not want to be. He don't want to play for the Bulls.
No red and black. Yeah, we already talked about Ingram. I'm just looking at the top five free agents still available. Oh, we got to talk about this botched Milwaukee and King sign and trade for Bogdan,
Oh, okay.
because I don't know what happened. Uh, I guess they signed and traded him, and he didn't
I
want to
guess.
play for the Bucks.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why he didn't want to play for them, but
Yeah, that's that was kind of crazy, because I I could see him fitting in perfectly, because you could go one, Drew Holiday, two is Bogdan, three could be Chris Middleton, four obviously Giannis, and then you still got Lopez. So that's a good team. He averaged 15, 3 and 3 last year, so he's an amazing shooter. Dang, I didn't know Whiteside was like that.
just said I'm not
Whiteside,
going from Sacramento to Milwaukee. I can't do it.
right? He not getting no touches. He gonna be holding his nuts in the corner, waiting for the ball. That's all he gonna do. the According to this, what is it, Central Sports? Yeah, Central Sports. They said Whiteside is the fourth best free agent available still. He averaged 15 and 13 last year. Wow, I didn't know that.
He
Blaze,
really? No way.
yes, bro. And Whiteside is good too. Like if I was building a team, I don't need no scoring center. I would get him, Drummond, or who else? Or, well, no, not Tristan Thompson. No, never mind. I almost said some BS. Uh, and then
Whoa.
and he a good rebounder. Sometimes. The fifth was DeMarcus Cousins, but he just got signed to the Rockets, like we talked about earlier, and that was it for the top five. So, like we said, I feel like AD is going back to the Lakers for sure. Bi's he's gonna have people match it, but I'm sorry, he's gonna have people offer him, but the Pelicans are easily gonna match it every time, because they just need to make sure that they tell him that he's the first option, and it's not Zion. They have to establish that, because he's more of he will kill Zion one on one, like I said last time. Man, all right, you think
I
so,
can't
bro?
agree with you on that
You
one,
think
man.
so? All right,
I
man. I
can't
think
agree with you on that one.
here you go. Bro, I'm telling you, he will, bro. Zion will get torched by Brandon Ingram, bro. I'm telling you.
Not one on one. You bugging, G. You bugging.
I'll pay my money to see that one, bro. But Let me see. I think that's it.
Bro, Zion is putting that man in the post and it's over with.
And
It's
Bi is gonna
like
take
it's
him.
OVA.
And Bi is gonna take him right to the perimeter and cook him. It's blow for blow. All right, I'm not gonna say he's gonna torture him, but
Come
it's
on,
definitely
bro. Don't do Zion like that, bro.
don't do Brandon Ingram like that, bro. You realize how good Brandon Ingram is, dog? Zion going right to the rack. Bi is gonna make him fall. Bi is gonna kill him, bro.
Oh, all right, man. That's it for this episode.
Yo, right? Oh, you're foul. But no, that is he is right. I think that's it. Uh, by the time by the time we come back on next Sunday and have it put out by Monday, AD should probably be decided because I think he's gonna wait till Thanksgiving. The Pelicans will probably match whoever offers Brandon Ingram, and that's pretty much it. I'm not thinking of. I can't think of nothing else. That's everything, bro.
I believe so.
All right. Well, that's the sixth episode of TnT, man. We're gonna get back to y'all. Had the next episode posted by Monday or next Monday. Let me say that. Excuse me. And we out. With Brandon Ingram is gonna kill Zion
Hey,
one on
man, go
one.
Bulls.
Yeah. All right.
I don't even care. Go Bulls.
I don't even know what we got. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Let me see.